YouTube channel pretty much.
All right, let's see if that works. Daddy.
All
Likes
right.
the potty.
I do, and I am right now about to go live on the Potcast show. So if you want to watch from my link on Facebook. And I do remember her. I love this Alexa thing, bro.
Huh?
I love my Alexa Echo.
I bet
You should
do.
connect to it. We could be connected. I can just talk to you whenever I want. I can just drop in.
Really?
Yeah. You can leave notes. I could just be like, Rot loves you all. And you'd be like, damn it.
I don't want that.
I know who would.
Bad enough she's here by herself.
All right. Well, what am I doing? I'm obviously not filming this, so why do I have it on a tripod? If I'm just watching it from yours.
You answer your own questions on that one.
Well, I wanted to do the watch party, but you could do the watch party from your phone, right? And then I just don't know if broadcasting it live on my Facebook is taken away from your potential viewers.
No, because I'm doing it on my podcast Facebook.
Okay.
So do it on your purse all you want.
That's a good point.
Okay.
I feel like that takes away from your live viewers.
I don't think it would, honestly. I only average 3 live viewers.
But if I do the watch party, then I bring all my viewers with me. Yeah, that's more important.
Yeah, exactly.
See?
Problem solved.
It's gonna fall. Plus, I want to see how it does with this shotgun mic, the audio. I thought my S10 audio would be, or S9. I don't own an S10. Although I legally own this now. I finally paid it off. And my daughter has abandoned me almost immediately. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, this is my view of this little show, but oh no, we weren't doing it this way. Never mind. I'll be back. Watch for another link. So yeah, I don't need this at all. Son of a bitch. Oh, we weren't doing it this way. I don't know how you work with me at all, dude. My view of this little show, but oh no, we weren't doing it this way.
All right, so welcome to the Potcast show. My name is Joe, and this is my lovely, handsome, masked up guest.
I really just wanted to show
Rot.
off
The pot leaf
mask.
That's
It's the
pretty
most
nice.
comfortable mask I've ever put on my face.
That's pretty cool. And on this episode, we're going to do something super cool. We are going to review the Breath Mints joint. Now, I will say there is a catch to this review. We have done the Breath Mints joint before in the past. It's one of our favorite indica strains this year so far. Here is the flower. It looks amazing. But I was at work, and I'm not going to say what work, but where I work, I found a Breath Mints 2-pack joint under the refrigerator. And I looked at the date, and it's a year old. So it was harvested on December 30th, 2019. So we're only a day away from this thing being harvested 1 year ago. Exactly. So I'll give you a little close-up look at this. This is the Freddy's Breath Mint joint. Pretty good stuff. It's a 2-pack. Little half grammars in there. Little 2-pack half grammars. What do you know about that?
What you know about that?
So we're going to smoke a year-old joint that was under a refrigerator. Had to be put back into the system. And then we're going to smoke the fresh full gram Breath Mint joint, just like the one you see here in the 2-pack. And we're going to see how much of a difference, if any at all, from the one that's a year old versus the fresh joints.
What's up, John?
So here's my question for you. What do you think we should smoke first, the year-old Breath Mint joint or the fresh Breath Mint joint?
Well, why don't we try the year-old? Because if we smoke the other one, we're not going to be able to determine whether or not it even got us high.
True.
Also, if it makes me violently ill or anything, I would like.
Wow.
And I'm already
wearing lipstick. Look at that.
I know, that's weird. I was wondering if that was just my eyes. I'm also in a bit of anxiety today, anyway. So. I might
No, the
ruin
lighting
whole
is a
show.
little off on the camera. I think I might need to do a white balance, even though it's on auto.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it also looks like you got like black makeup coming off your eye.
Oh yeah, like a Rudy
Did Lori
Giuliani.
smock it? Your hair dye coming out?
Yeah.
As soon as he took 40, man.
I knew you always had dark hair for a reason. You're 40. You should have more gray.
Fuck that, I'm gonna. Oh God, look at that. Boy.
I know, man. Tell me. It's
Yeah,
the winter.
we lost our YMCA.
It's the winter. All right, so here we go. We're gonna open up the year-old Breath Mint 2-pack joint.
An old spirit flies out of it.
The ghost. We have a ghost.
Ghost of Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy's ghost. There you go, sir. It smells good still. It feels good still. Nice and
You
tight.
know what I'm wondering about is because they're corked, but they're corked and they're wrapped over the cork.
Yeah.
That cork did look like it was starting to make its way out a little
It
bit,
did.
though,
It did.
which means it was dry as.
Yeah, the air was starting to push it probably. All right. Year-old Breath Mint joint.
Did they take away the watch party?
And then we're going to, I just shared it to my timeline, so I
I
don't
know,
know.
I did too, but
We got Ashley and Jonathan in here so far from what I can see.
yeah, none of my friends are cool.
But smells good.
We got 5 viewers.
Smells a little funky.
It smells like shake.
Are you ready?
No. Obviously unprepared. Gonna get the slider.
How'd the dry head taste?
Not bad. I mean, it's obviously not good anymore, but it's dry. But the first weed I ever smoked that scraped out of my mom's 1972 weed box. It's all shake. It's not smooth. Oh.
Not as smooth as it used to be, probably.
Still getting me high right off the first fucking hit. Tastes good. You know, I was kind of expecting, I don't know what.
It tastes a little bit like a cheaper joint that I can think of.
Well, and you did find it in a cool, dark place.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it was sitting in the sun for a year.
Exactly.
It's immediately getting me high.
I feel like I'm tasting a little bit more trim than I.
That's what I was saying, like that hay
Yeah.
kind of dried out taste.
Yeah. I think even maybe just from last year, they probably changed how much flour they put in their joints. Possibly. I don't know.
No, I think you're just getting the taste of stale. I mean, that's what shake tastes like. It just
It
tastes
could
like
be.
pot without any THC in it.
It could be. By no means is it intolerable. It's still a good
I've
joint.
smoked way worse. I can do without this crippling anxiety. Edit that out.
It's okay to notate our weaknesses.
It's not a weakness, motherfucker. It's why I can run from tigers faster than you.
Oh, it's a superpower now. Okay.
That's what I've always thought it was.
Okay.
We're just not wired for this level of society with these levels of instincts.
What's up, Spence? For those of you who joined late, I found a 2-pack joint of breath mints from Freddy's under my fridge at work. It is exactly 1 year old tomorrow. And we also have the fresh breath mint joints, 2020 version versus 2019 version. Right now we're smoking the 2019 version, and it's not horrible. It's tolerable. It's good. I'm stoned already. 19 version.
Was the
And it's not
YouTube one
horrible.
shh, the one that we did the watch parties on?
No.
No, it's Facebook.
Yeah, they might have ended it.
I think they ended it.
But I noticed I'm live streaming to YouTube and Facebook right now. YouTube quality looks so much better.
Yeah, that's why I was going to share this
Crazy.
real quick.
Facebook dumbs that shit down.
Yeah, you guys, I'm going to post it on my Facebook, so if you're watching this, you should go watch the one on the YouTube.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this and then try to finish.
No, I know
the
I'm
full
not.
grammar.
I'm already going to stop. My hands are starting to sweat. I got to go to the doctor's today, guys, so I'm kind of in a weird spot. I'm pretty sure they're going to inject me with COVID, so.
Yeah, I gotta go to the doctor today too.
What?
Finally getting my colon checked.
I feel like you're lying to me.
I am.
Oh, you should go do that though. Seriously, men's health is very important. You don't want a bad prostate.
I've been thinking about it.
Just go do it, dude. It's fun. And how many often do you get to have a stranger stick his finger up your butt?
See, I was hoping that technology was so great now.
Nope. Thought that too. I think they're deliberately never going to do that.
I saw a commercial that said you can send a sample of your fecal matter and they can test you.
They can't test your prostate. There's only one way they can do that, dude.
Okay. Anyway, moving
You're
on.
number one. My doctor had the fingers of an NFL player. They were huge. They were like that big.
Did he use his pinky?
No, he won't return my calls.
All right. Now, time for the fresh. Now, it might be hard to tell the difference between these two joints, Rot, but we're going to give it a try.
I think we'll be able to tell the fucking difference.
You think so?
Freddy Fuegos blows my mind.
So let's talk about the old one first for a second.
It's gross.
Stale. It's
Stale
stale.
as
It's
fuck.
stale.
I need to
It's
get
nothing
more.
against Freddy's, right? Because it's a year old. You should.
Okay, let's rephrase that. Considering you don't have any bottled water, do you? Considering that it's a year old, it's incredible. Considering that it's a year old, I mean, sorry, I'm just gonna wander off and grab a bottle of water that I think you still have outside.
Yeah, they're out back.
Not going all the way to Australia for water, Joe.
There's tap water.
Oh, gross.
Bremerton Glacier water is the best.
There's no such thing.
Actually, Bremerton won awards for the cleanest, healthiest water. Anyway,
In Washington,
yeah, in the country actually.
I'm gonna have my no.
Yes.
No.
Anyway, yeah, a little stale.
I've drank
a little
water
rough
out
on
of a
the
caribou's taint. Until you've had that level of pure water, ran through peat moss.
I'm
That's
talking
a
about
guy.
tap water. I'm not talking about
Oh, I tapped that caribou.
natural river caribou.
The weed must be working because I'm
Pussy
being a
water.
douchebag.
This cork is in much tighter. It's also a different jar. This one's a little thicker,
Yeah.
bigger cork. This one's a little slimmer.
Are they both 2-packs?
No,
Oh,
you got
yeah.
your own right there.
Oh, see, that's bigger jar.
Yeah. Well, they actually do have bigger jars that they put single ones into. Sometimes I wonder how they even fit the fucking joint in these little skinny tubes. Because when you try to get it out, it doesn't come out. See that?
Very carefully, considering that they don't bend them.
It's like a boat. It's
Maybe
like a
they
boat.
maybe they blow the glass around the joint.
It's like a boat in the glass jar, the glass bottle, or whatever it is. You know,
Shipping a bottle.
shipping a bottle. Yeah, joint in a glass tube. That. How did they get it in there? It's a mystery. They must have built the joint inside
That's
the
all I'm
glass
saying.
jar.
Yeah. Well,
Look how cute this cork is. Cute little cork. See, no one else does that. You got to pay an extra $1.50 for these joints just because the fucking glass jar and the corks. Just so you know. That's a guess. Don't quote me on that.
it's a goddamn fact.
All right. This is the Fresh Breath Mint Joint by Freddy's. One of my faves. And then we're going to try to see if we can tell the difference between the two joints in taste, feel, effectiveness, how it feels in your throat.
I'm literally hoping that it washes away the taste in my mouth right now.
Of the old joint?
Yeah.
Wow.
It really dried me up. But I'll tell you what, it gave me a hell of a case of cotton mouth, which means it's still potent as shit. I'm high. And would you smoke all yours?
No? Okay. Just keep mine separate so I can smoke it later. I don't want to smoke yours later. You can take yours with you. Cheers. Hang in there, Rotskis.
Come on, good.
This was your idea.
I think we've learned by now that most of my ideas are horrific and doomed for failure.
Oh, that's so tasty. Try hit that. So good.
Oh, okay, come on. Right off the bat.
Yeah,
Like,
you can tell the difference.
flavor. Dude, like the mint part is literally in there still. That's kind of a trip, actually.
Yeah, it's not because we know it's called breath mint. So there is a hint mint
almost like a
flavor
menthol.
in there. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a mint.
Oh, that is smooth as fuck. If there's any harshness in this hit, it's from the paper.
Maybe we should do a podcast once where we roll joints with different papers and see who burns the best.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
zigzags,
Yeah.
raw,
Do the clear ones.
clear
do the
ones.
lambskin
Remember
ones.
what are the ones with the Rollins? I think with the wire in them.
Yeah.
Were they Rollins?
We could do a blunt. That'd be cool.
You'd have somebody else do a blunt one with you because you'd want to do different blunt leaves. Natural tobacco or tobacco versus tea leaf versus flavored. I don't smoke blunts. Fuck the Dutch and put nicotine and weed together.
By the way, blunts are the best. I don't care who you are.
This is the second argument we've got to do on the podcast for the first time.
Yeah, we're starting to sound like a married couple.
Yeah, great.
I'm just saying, blunts are great. They have great flavor. You can choose tobacco or non-tobacco. You can choose palm leaf. You can choose fucking wraps, flavored wraps, grape, pineapple, fucking blueberry.
I was always, my whole life, I was like, how can I make this wonderful product harder to smoke? Oh, I know. Let's wrap it in super thick paper.
Not harder, but when you go to a fucking smoke sesh with some friends and everybody's smoking these cute little joints and you're like, bam, you got this fat blunt. People get excited. People get excited.
Some people.
And then they're always like, damn, did you roll that yourself? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I did. I licked it. I rolled it.
Some potheads just have to overcompensate.
I infused it.
Holy shit, are you kidding me? That much of that joint already, dude.
Yeah.
I'm wrapping it up real quick.
This is so good. This is so smooth.
The taste, the way it enters your mouth. You know, that was a great example of why you sometimes need the better weed. But by the way, that was the better weed too. That's exactly this joint just a year ago.
Honestly, I think
it aged gracefully.
I think it goes to show that in 1 year, flour can go bad. Obviously, it can go stale if you hold on to it too long. But I also think, too, it's kind of a sentiment to how well Freddy's has been doing and how it seems like each year they get better.
Even their beeline stuff, that cake line, is delicious.
Decent.
Was that a Bubbles decent you just did there? That was good. I actually caught that.
Yeah, that was.
I'm sorry, folks. I can't go through the whole thing.
Dang, look at Rod. Look at all this weed. These are expensive joints too, bro.
Hey, well, and first off, stop touching my joints on the mouth part.
Is mine on the mouth part? I touched the shaft part.
That's fine.
I didn't touch the mouth part. And you're using my lighter, so you're touching that. So, it's all a fucking blur at this point.
Yeah.
It burns good. It tastes good. Let me show you at home the breath mints flower. Get a close-up look at this. This is what we're smoking right here. Skadoosh. Look at
I'd
that.
say they're definitely one of the top tier growers.
Boom.
For sure.
It's kind of hard to give it justice right now.
Yeah, look at the crystals on the glass, dude.
Yeah. Because
that ain't glitter.
yeah, the lighting's a little
It's all fucking purple and shit.
bright, but that is the flower, and it is some good shit. It's more purple without the light.
I thought you were gonna install your viewing light.
I'm going to install that soon. There's some purple color there. You
It's
can
a testament to the fact that that joint's still just burning like a cigarette, Joe.
yeah.
Oh,
for
so
sure.
your joint's just burning like a cigarette, Joe.
Breath mints. Really good strain. Check it out at your local dispensary, recreational shop, if you will. And look at that. Just put it down. Fucking pick it back up. Ready to
You're
go.
no longer allowed to mention yours on the
Correct. Personal choice.
smart choice.
And one of these days, I'm going to open up this breath mints, and we're going to have a special episode, and it's going to be a good time. Once we can release, I'm waiting for the COVID restrictions to release to where we can have a large gathering for a podcast show, and everybody can indulge into
You
the
know how
breath
you
mints.
fix that? Hookah.
Ooh, I wish I had a hookah, bro. That'd be sick.
Ian's got a couple for sale.
Oh, fuck
That was
yeah.
the last thing we brought into the store. But like, you use that fucker with the
Socially
hoses.
distanced,
You can
yeah.
have everybody 6 feet. I got kicked out of a bar permanently in Alaska for that. I didn't know what a hookah was. I just saw a bong on the porch. It was like, this bar is cool. Fucking whipped out whatever was in the bowl, threw in a whole bunch of pot.
Yeah.
Tasted funny.
So for those of you that joined late, we did a old Breath Mints 2-pack from Freddy's that I found under the fridge at work. Made him put it back in the system so I can buy it. And we're comparing it to a new Freddy's Breath Mint, same joint, same company, and what we have concluded is that the fresher one obviously tastes better because it's fresher, but also that we suspect that Freddy's is getting better each year.
Well, I'll tell you this. I feel like I smoked a whole joint because I smoked half of the stale one and about a quarter of the other one, and I am ripped. And yeah, it's all good.
Look at you, look stoned as fuck. You look happy. You look relaxed.
Yeah, it's good. They can't tell how
Anxious
anxiety
you are.
is fucking just killing me right now, dude. But it's all good.
I know how that goes, man, but weed helps my anxiety, so I guess I'm lucky in that department.
No, weed helps my anxiety greatly. Without it, that'd be bad, dude. No, this is more. Yeah, well, let's not talk about it. That never helps.
Let's highlight Ross' anxiety right now. What are you on a scale from 1 to 10 right now?
Aggressive.
10 being super
aggressive,
anxious. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna change the verbiage here.
I never flight. I'll tell you that much.
I'm a flight kind of guy.
No, I'm a flight and fight. I just run in circles so I pass out.
Dude, I just run and run and run.
That's what I learned you can't do, though, because it chases you. You have to just kind of sit and take it.
At some point in time, you do have to face it. That's true.
Well, I've had this since I was 19, so... And they've changed so much, and they tried so many different drugs on me. You got quite a few people on here. Oh.
Yeah, we're up to 4. We had a high of 7.
They used to have the ability to share it and start a watch party, but that went away.
Yeah. Also, I do have some CBG flower if you want to load up some of that in the bong. That'll help with your anxiety. Okay.
It's already gone. This is more like going to the doctor anxiety. It's like real anxiety.
Oh, okay.
Like anxiety.
It's just in your head anxiety. Okay.
All of it's in your head, silly.
I have some of it in my heart, bruh.
That might be something you want to check out. You're almost 48.
I think the heart and the brain are equally amazing and important for the human.
Don't forget the stomach.
Soul and emotion and the stomach, the chakra. Gotta get all your chakras aligned to really experience what it means to be alive. Here's a good joint. I'm gonna finish this shit, bro.
Yeah. Rot's broken.
Well, here, I'll just, if I can put it in a to-go bag for you, not touch the mouth point part. Let you, usually I don't let my guest let good to go, you know. Like you can't just order 12 chicken wings to go. You gotta eat that shit in the bar, bruh. But I'm gonna let you take your jointies to go that you did not finish.
I'll finish them.
I know you will.
I'll add on to the little thing.
Look at that. And it's like it's never even been opened. Except for the 2 half-smoked joints in there, of course.
The fun part will be figuring out which one are the bigger one's the good one.
Oh, yeah, the white one. The white filter crutch, is the fresh one.
I smoked filter joints before. They suck.
I know. I have one that had a hole in the filter. It was a styrofoam filter.
Those are lifted?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are actually kind of cool. If you're trying to quit smoking,
I love it.
They would work well.
And they hit perfect, dude. All right, well, I think we've concluded that fresh joints are better than old joints.
Yeah, but that was impressive that it was.
It held up. It definitely held up.
For sure.
And there's one thing I haven't done on the show yet that I really want to do, and that's dab. I just picked up this dab. You gotta see it. Probably the most money I've ever spent on a dab. Probably can't see it right there, but look at that. Wedding cake.
Damn. Yeah, that looks like the wrong truck.
Super nice. It's like gooey and crystally, but still got a good color to it. Yeah, can't wait to dab that. Because I have a dabber, and Ian's really into dabbing, so I was thinking
you should
about
have him on.
Getting him on for sure.
He'll die on camera for you.
And dab with me and make sure he shows me all the appropriate ways to do it, because I don't dab that often. I know the basics, but I'm no dab pro. All right, so how you doing, Rutsky?
I'm all right. All right, stand up for a minute.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, motherfuckers.
I'll wrap up this episode of the Potcast Show. Make sure to follow Rot on YouTube at Rotcast 2.0. Check out his cool Hiking with Rot, where he spells hiking with H-I-G-H, to imply, of course, that he's smoking weed on his hike. And if you feel the need to, please follow Comedy and Kids App and the Potcast Show on YouTube's Facebook and Twitter. And support everything that we're doing here virtually for Moment with Rot. That's Rot's new dig.
That's the better one right now.
A Moment with Rot, where he interviews really cool people and talks about cool shit. So follow that as well.
Don't smoke meth, you animals.
Yeah, not the best choice, but still your own freedom, personal choice if you want to do it.
What are we, Oregon?
I'm just saying, people can put whatever they want into their body. They want to smoke meth, they can smoke meth.
But don't thieve.
I like that.
It's fair compromise.
Yeah, if you're going to smoke meth, do it from the comfort of your own house and don't go anywhere. Or unless you want to fucking go dig holes in your backyard, you can do that. I don't give a fuck.
Build stuff, get crafty.
Yeah, buddy. I wonder who our one and only viewer is hanging on. Whoever you are, one and only viewer that's hanging on towards the end, all the way through, thank you for your support. I appreciate you, whoever you are.
You're why we do this.
Yep, that's right. You're the one that keeps my 3 view average up. Thank you for watching.